What's up, everybody? I have been working on Kinsley's stuff mainly, mixing 6 songs that's coming out in September. But in the kind light mode now, and last night I started messing around with a lo-fi hip-hop track. I just got all these Slate samples. I'm a part of the Slate digital membership, and they drop all these packs, and a lot of them are just like full of good stuff. So just for fun, I was like, I'm gonna make a little hip hop thing. So yeah, there's all these Slate packs. Each one of those is full of samples, and everything you're gonna hear is from that pack, except for I've got some horns down here from Spitfire audio, and then I'm using a little pulse engine from Native, technically from Output. I bought from Native Instruments on sale recently, and I've been eyeing this one because it's awesome. This particular plugin gives you the all this stuff that you hear in modern metal, like it just really keeps things moving. It's great. I'm sure they use it in EDM all the time too. But other than that, they're all Slate samples. I've got a few plugins, Ovox from Waves, Comeback Kid from Baby Audio, it's a delay, ROM from Native Instruments, it's also kind of like a reverb delay, weird modulation type of plugin. And then I've got a few EQs across the board, and Ozone Imager from Isotope. And I also have Virtual Tape Machines from Slate and Ozone 9 from Isotope as well on the master, with a little bit of EQ, dynamic EQ, and maximizer. So not a whole lot going on there. Before I go forward, I want to show you guys a couple of things that if you don't know, if you use FL Studio, this is helpful to know. You can see that my plugins down here, I can see them. If you're on Compact or Compact 2, etc., you won't be able to see them. So none of them show the plugins unless you go to extra large. Now, if you got 60 tracks, well, that's kind of a pain to have to go all the way over there. But if you have a small project, or if you're fine with scrolling, it's a great option to just see the plugins without having to actually highlight the channel. Pretty cool. Another thing I want to show you is if you are trying to figure out how to see your samples easily in FL Studio, you can drag all your WAV files, your samples, into a folder. I used this one here, D My Samples. You can do something, whatever. If you look over here, all these are within that folder that I drug the WAV files into. So it's easy to just say, all right, I want to go to Slate sample, I want a vintage drum, a one shot, I want a snare, and then you have all these snares. And you can drag and drop them into the playlist and edit them as a WAV file, or you can make it something that gets triggered with MIDI. Either way, they all sound great. And within this song, some are just dropped in as audio files, as you can see. These samples. And then some of the others I've created MIDI files for, mainly the drums. Cool stuff, man. pulse from output signal. Keep it kind of low in the mix just to add some texture. So yeah, that's super cool. I've never used samples to make anything before, and I think it's awesome. Like, if people can take this stuff and put their own like creative touch on it, slice things up, like, I'm all for it. The more music, the better. Music's important, and we need it more than ever right now. Appreciate you checking this out.